what am I going to do with that degree? Does it guarantee me employment that will earn me, a salary that's more than what I spent for school? Mga kuya, welcome back to PuTo Mendoza in Canada. So, nag-iisa tayo sa bahay ngayon. I have some leftover kilawin right there from Rico's. It's my first meal today. So, habang kumakain po tayo, magkwentuhan tayo. Marami pa ako nakikita sa YouTube ngayon. Topic nila sa vlogs nila. Sulit ba ang pag-aaral dito sa Canada? Sulit ba ang education dito sa Canada? I'd like to give you guys my take as somebody who's been through the educational system dito sa Canada. And it might be a little bit different than most. Kaya huwag kayong magagalit, right? Dahil experience ko to and I just wanted to share with you. So, dito po, tama yung sabi nila, from kindergarten to grade 12, which is high school na po yun. So, kindergarten to grade 8 is elementary school. And grade 9 to grade 12 would be high school. And then after that, you can elect to go to either college or university. That's the traditional path. So, from kindergarten to grade 12, high school, libre po yun. Everything that they say, it's true. Libre po yun. Pero pagdating ng college, depending you go college or depending you go university, may bayad yun. Nasa sa inyo na yun. Doon nagkakatalo ang madaming tao pagdating sa college and university. So, but before we tackle college and university, pag-usapan muna natin yung quality ng education from kindergarten to grade 12. So, I don't really have a basis of comparison sa Pilipinas dahil, like I said, nung dumating po ako dito, bata pa ako. So, I had a very small window of opportunity to experience what it is to be a student sa Pilipinas in grade school. But, marami pa akong mga cousins, sinasabi nila that the quality is way better sa Pilipinas. It's more competitive, you learn more. They're more elaborate. Dahil napansin ko po dito, they work very, very hard to not hurt your feelings. Alam ko, maraming magagalit kay PuTo, but like I said, again, this is based on my experience. So sa atin po, they get us used to deadlines. They get us used to discipline. Dito, they're a little bit more relaxed. Perfect example, we have 2 kids. And napansin po namin, hindi masyadong direkta. Hindi masyadong focused yung mga courses nila. And well, the curriculum, not the course, right? Sa Pilipinas, they make you memorize a whole bunch of stuff from what I've heard. They make you create so many projects, meet so many deadlines, and as you should, because that's what you're supposed to extract from the curriculum, right? To prepare you for your life in the real world. Dito po, I don't know, in my opinion, from what I've seen with our 2 kids, they're a little bit relaxed. It doesn't seem like there's a sense of urgency, but not as strong, I would imagine, or I would guess, compared to sa Pilipinas, right? Like I said, I'm basing my Filipino knowledge from what my cousins in the Philippines have told me, and from what my wife has told me also, because she did spend some time in the Philippines during grade school. So, sa college naman po, tsaka sa university, dito nagkakatalo na ng mga tao. Dahil, again, this is my opinion. Huwag kayong sisigawan. Huwag niyong sisigawan si PuTo. This is my opinion. Sa akin po, if you're planning to do something very, very specific, okay, say you want to become a plumber, say you want to become an electrician, say you want to go into the IT field, say you want to become a lawyer, say you want to become a doctor, very, very specific jobs po. Then if you have the means to pay for college or university, and if you have the brains to do it, then I say it's worth it. But otherwise, I think it's probably best to actually join the workforce and get some real life working experience rather than take, for example, a course like a general course like business administration or some Bachelor of Science course or some Bachelor of Arts course in university that's going to cost you a lot of money and at the end doesn't really guarantee you or even position you to end up with a relatively decent employment. Dahil po madami akong mga kaibigan, marami akong naging mga kakilala na ganito po nangyari sa kanila. Dahil, traditionally we were taught after high school, diretso kayo sa university or college, right? Pero marami pong tao, including myself, hindi po pinlano or hindi po inisip na mabuti. Dahil in my case, I went to college or I tried college. Pero it wasn't really exactly a course that I wanted to take or a course that I was familiar with. By the way, I took business administration accounting. Hindi ko po siya natapos. I ended up naging bulakbol sa college because there's so many distractions, right? I wasn't really serious about it. I did it mostly because my parents wanted me to do post-secondary because that's the traditional route that they were taught. That was the blueprint that they were taught. After high school, you go to college and you take a degree. That way you got something to fall back on. FYI po, I know so many people, as in so many people, they did the 3 years in college with a general course, got the diploma, or they did the 4 years in university, finished it, got the diploma, and they can't find jobs, they can't find any gainful employment, dahil it wasn't a specific course that they took, it was just something general to say, hey, you know what, I got a diploma now. Especially ngayon po sa world natin ngayon. I'm not gonna say na hindi importante ang education. I truly support and believe that education is extremely important. Kung you have a very, very specific plan in mind for your career. Meron po akong katrabaho dati, si Eduardo. Dealer po siya sa casino. I met him when he was 19 years old. Tinanong ko siya, Eduardo, why are you not in school? Why are you wasting your time here at the casino? Sabi po niya sa akin, dito ako natauhan. Well, I can spend 3 years in college and spend $30,000-$40,000, or I can spend 4 years in university and spend $50,000-$100,000. End up with a degree. What am I going to do with that degree? Does it guarantee me employment that will earn me, a salary that's more than what I spent for school? More than likely, no. That's why he said, I would rather just work for now and figure out what I want to do. And once I figure that out, then yeah, maybe I'll go to school for something very, very specific. So, wag po kayong magalit sa akin dahil alam ko, tayong mga Pilipino, we hold education at such high regards, and we should. We really should. Because that's a blueprint that's worked forever. And it's been proven time and time again. But in the time that we live in right now, There's more than one way to find a solution to a problem. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Yung nga sabi nila dito sa Canada, it's a saying. There's more than one way to skin a cat. So, I guess what I'm trying to say po, before you dive into university and colleges, kung gusto nyo talagang sulit ang education and time and money na gagastusin ninyo, make sure you have a plan. Make sure you know what you want to do. Do not take any general courses. Be very specific because, money you can earn, but time you can't buy. Kung marami po akong kakilala, okay, now na matanda na ako, I've met so many people, at different levels of life. Meron po akong kaibigan, okay? He owns a detailing shop dito sa Brantford. Obviously, he's never going to disclose how much he makes to me, but he seems to be a very solid citizen. Owns a couple houses, owns a business. He's been running it for like 5 years, and it's always good. It's always solid. Mind you, like I said, I'm not pretending like I know what his financials are, but he seems to be doing well. College dropout. You know what he does? He hired people that actually finished and has diplomas in business to help them run his business. So the time that he could have been in college or university taking some general class, he went into the workforce and actually got his hands dirty and built something that's worthwhile. So that's just one example po. Napakadaming examples dyan. Very, very similar to what I just said to you about my friend. So, yeah, sulit ba education dito? Sa akin po, kung tatanungin niyo ako, yes, sulit. Kung meron kayong plano na very specific. Like I said earlier, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a plumber, you want to be an electrician. All of those jobs, IT, for example, all of those jobs are very, very specific that you need an educational background in. But it's not for everyone. Diskarte lang talaga. Diskarte. Marami pong mga tao, katulad namin ni Mrs. High school lang po talaga natapos namin. We tried college and university, pero yung utak namin hindi po para doon. So we figured it out. Diskarte. We found other ways to get to where we need to be and to continue to move forward. Diskarte lang po. But again, before we go off topic, sulit ba education? Yes. Kung meron kayong plano. Okay? So sana naman po, meron kayong natutunan kahit konti dito sa short video clip na to. Kakainin ko na to bago lumamig ulit. So, kung di pa kayo nakapag-subscribe kay PuTo, subscribe naman kayo para we can grow this as big as we can. This is PuTo Mendoza in Canada, guys. Wishing you good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Stay hungry, stay humble, keep your hustle strong, guys. Huwag kayong magalit kay PuTo, okay? Ito lang to, experience ko lang to. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Sa akin, kung sinong aking mahal.